There is a book. It is 600 years old. It has 240 pages filled with a strange, flowing language that no one on Earth has ever been able to read. It contains detailed illustrations of unknown plants that don't exist in nature. Naked women bathing in mysterious green liquid. Astronomical charts of stars that don't match any known constellation. And pages upon pages of text written in a completely unknown alphabet. The world's greatest codebreakers have tried to decode it and failed. Artificial intelligence has analyzed it and failed. During World War II, the same team that cracked Nazi Germany's Enigma code turned their attention to this book and they gave up. In 600 years, not a single word has been understood. This is the Voynich Manuscript. And what it contains might be the most important or the most terrifying secret in human history. Welcome to Hidden Intellect. Let's think deeper. The story begins in 1912. A Polish book dealer named Wilfred Voynich was browsing through an old collection of manuscripts at Villa Mondragone, a Jesuit college near Rome, Italy. And buried among ordinary books, he found something extraordinary. A small, worn book. Leather-bound. Slightly yellowed pages. Written entirely in an alphabet no one recognized. Voynich immediately knew this was something special. He purchased the manuscript and spent the rest of his life trying to figure out what it said. He never succeeded. After his death, the book passed through several owners, each one equally obsessed, equally defeated. Finally, in 1969, the manuscript was donated to Yale University's Beinecke Rare Book Library, where it sits today, locked behind glass, in a climate-controlled room. It has been given an official name, MS-408. But the world knows it simply as the Voynich Manuscript. Carbon dating has confirmed the parchment, the material the pages are made from, dates to between 1404 and 1438 AD. So this book is definitely real. It is definitely old. And it was definitely written by a real human being, someone who had a reason to write it. But who? And why? That's where everything falls apart. Let's talk about what this book actually contains. Because it's not just random scribbles. Whoever wrote this book clearly had deep knowledge about something. The manuscript is divided into several sections. And each section is more bizarre than the last. The botanical section, the largest part of the book, contains illustrations of over 100 plants. Detailed drawings of roots, stems, leaves, flowers. But here's the thing, botanists have studied every single one of them. And the vast majority of these plants do not exist. They match no known species on Earth. Some appear to be combinations of different plants. Others look like they could be from another planet entirely. The astronomical section contains circular diagrams that look like star charts. There are illustrations of the sun, the moon, and what appear to be constellations. But when astronomers compared these charts to known star maps, nothing matched. The biological section is perhaps the strangest. It shows dozens of small naked figures, mostly women, bathing, swimming, and floating in interconnected pools and tubes filled with a green liquid. No one knows what this represents. A medical diagram? A religious ritual? A map of some kind? The pharmaceutical section shows jars, containers, and what appear to be medicinal recipes, with plant illustrations next to them. As if it's some kind of ancient prescription book. And running through all of it, page after page of text. Thousands of words in that mysterious, flowing, completely unknown script. Whoever wrote this was not a madman scribbling nonsense. This was someone with a purpose. Now here is where the story gets truly extraordinary. Because the Voynich Manuscript has not been ignored. Some of the greatest minds in history have attempted to crack it. During World War I, a team of professional American codebreakers, men who had successfully broken dozens of complex military codes, spent years on the Voynich Manuscript. They published a paper saying they had found the solution. Other experts read the paper. They disagreed. Completely. Then came World War II. The legendary William Friedman, the man credited with breaking Japan's purple cipher code, arguably the greatest codebreaker of the 20th century, became obsessed with the Voynich Manuscript. He formed a secret team. They worked on it for years. Friedman eventually concluded that the manuscript was written in a constructed philosophical language and artificial language invented to organize all human knowledge. But he could never actually decode a single sentence. he died without cracking it. In 2017, a team of computer scientists used AI and statistical analysis to study the manuscript. They announced that the underlying language showed patterns similar to Arabic or Hebrew. Excitement spread worldwide. Had it finally been solved? No. The patterns were identified. But the meaning? Still completely unknown. In 2019, a British academic named Nicholas Gibbs announced he had finally decoded it. It was, he claimed, a medieval women's health manual written in Latin abbreviations. The academic world reviewed his work. They rejected it. Almost unanimously. 600 years. The greatest minds humanity has produced. And not one verified word has been decoded. Think about what that means. So what is the Voynich Manuscript? Here are the most compelling theories, from the logical to the truly unsettling. Theory 1, an elaborate hoax performing arts. Some experts believe the entire manuscript is a masterful fake created by a medieval con artist to sell to a wealthy collector who wanted something rare and mysterious. The theory suggests the text is meaningless gibberish, designed to look like a real language without actually containing one. But here's the problem with this theory. Modern computational analysis has shown that the text follows real linguistic patterns. It has consistent grammar, word frequencies that match natural languages, even something resembling syntax rules. Gibberish doesn't do that. Deliberate randomness is actually very hard to produce. And the Voynich text is too consistent, too structured, to be random nonsense. Most experts today reject the hoax theory. Theory 2, an encrypted message locked with key. The most popular theory is that the Voynich manuscript is written in a complex cipher and encryption system so advanced that even modern computers cannot crack it. This would explain why the text follows linguistic patterns, because underneath the cipher is a real language. But what language? And what kind of encryption? Some researchers believe it could be a polyalphabetic cipher where each letter changes meaning based on its position. Others believe it uses a steganographic technique where the real message is hidden within an apparently innocent text. If this theory is correct, what message was so important that someone needed to hide it this thoroughly? What did they know that someone else desperately did not want revealed? Where it stands today. Today, the Voynich manuscript sits at Yale University. It has been fully digitized. Every single page is available online, free for anyone to study. Hundreds of researchers, linguists, historians, cryptographers, and AI systems are actively working on it right now. In 2022, a new research team claimed to have identified 10 words in the manuscript using AI pattern recognition. But the claim remains unverified. The manuscript has been valued at over $100 million. And yet, its greatest value is not financial. Its greatest value is what it represents. A reminder that for all our technology, all our intelligence, all our accumulated human knowledge, there are still things in this world that we simply cannot understand. The Voynich manuscript is more than a mystery. It is a challenge. Someone centuries ago sat down and filled 240 pages with something they desperately wanted to record. Knowledge, secrets, warnings, or something we don't even have a word for. They put it in a form that has survived 600 years. And they made sure that only someone truly worthy, truly intelligent, would ever be able to read it. Maybe that person is watching this video right now. Maybe you are the one who finally figures it out. If this story made you think, like this video and subscribe to Hidden Intellect. Because this was just the beginning. The world is full of hidden knowledge. And we are just getting started uncovering it.